What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. Man, do we have a good video for you guys. We are going to be breaking down the new game mode, High Voltage, what it is, and two decks that I had a ton of success climbing with. I think this is a really fun game mode, and I really like the decks that we brewed. But if you're asking yourself, what is this game mode? How does it work? Well, what this is, it is a 3-turn, no cube, lots of energy, right as it says right there. And what this means is there are only 3 turns in the game, and so you are going to be starting with 2 cards in your hand. You will draw 2 cards every turn, so you'll end up with 8 instead out of 12 cards, which is less than the 9 out of 12, but it's not a ton less. You're only going to see 1 less card than the average game, and that the energy is going to be cumulative. Geez. You will be getting anywhere from 2 to 5 extra energy every turn. And what this means is, starting on turn 1, if you got 3 energy, then on turn 2, if it gave you 3 more energy, you would have 6 energy on that turn 2. And if on turn 3 you got, let's say, 3 more energy, you would have 9. And that would mean you'd have 9, 6, and 3. That would be 18 total energy in 3 turns. So I came to a couple of conclusions. I played this for almost 4 hours. I tried out a bunch of different decks. I really liked what I was doing. The games are really fast. They're really snappy. There's no cubes, so there's no snapping. You're just playing it, and very importantly, there is a new card as well as a really cool variant of Iron Man. The card is Agony, and the variant is Iron Man, being, very high voltage. And if you want to get these, the important thing to be doing is to be completing these high voltage missions. Every 8 hours, you will get 3 of them, and if you can complete those, then you'll be well good to get that Iron Man variant. Playing it will get you only 20 volts, which is not a ton. So really the way you're going to be getting that is by doing those high voltage missions. And so let's break down the 2 decks that I used to climb along this, and what I really liked about this game mode, and where I think you can start with your own deck build. So when I was deck building for this event, I wanted a couple of things. One was I didn't want any really specific combos or cards that grew over turns. Cards like Thena or Kitty Pride, cards like the Storm War Machine combo. Those are not going to be great in this game mode because it can be really hard to set up those exact kind of 3-turn combos. Again, your decks aren't going to be any less consistent really than a normal Marvel Snap deck, but with only 3 turns to play, a lot of cards are going to be reduced in power, while other cards are going to be very powerful. Notably, a card like Ebony Maw, which you can only play on the first 3 turns. Well, you're going to be able to play it at any point as a 1/7. Although, keep in mind, if you play it on turn 1 or 2, you still won't be able to play that into it early. So this is where I started with, and this was a deck I really, really liked because this deck really answered everything that I was just saying. One is it's going to make a ton of use out of all that extra energy. Cards like Sunspot can soak it up. We've got 2 big 6 drops. Also, Eliath, very key in this meta. Uh, Cassandra Nova is, I think, probably a must in any deck right now because unless you roll specifically the 2 in the first turn, you'll be able to play Cassandra Nova any turn that you draw her. And she's particularly good in this game mode because we are an Ajax list. But, like I said, we're making a ton of good use out of all of our energy. Sunspot can soak up. Cyclops can start melting them. Hulk gets bigger. Cassandra Nova is afflicting things. And then we have all of our afflicting things. Again, Cassandra Nova, US Agent, Man Thing. All of these cards are going to be afflicting your opponent's cards with a lot less power, and that can answer. I saw a lot of different decks in this game mode. Some people were playing Zoo, some people were playing like Ebony Maw and a bunch of small things. Man Thing can clean that up. I saw a lot of like Living Tribunal. I saw a lot of really big things, and that's something where US Agent can really take them down as well. So I really liked having all those different pieces. High Abomination or High Evo Abomination felt really good because, yes, he can often be 0 energy, but if you flip up 5 on the first turn of the game, you can just play a 5/9, And that's really nice, really powerful to have. Ajax gets really big in a deck like this. Even though we're not playing Hazmat with all of our Afflict cards, it's just really easy to get a very big Ajax. Then with this deck, we need to be playing Luke Cage. We're not really built to like make the most out of Man-Thing because we're big, or make the most out of US Agent because we're small. We're making use out of those cards because we're a Luke Cage deck is really what we're doing there. And then our tech in Cosmo and Eliath, these cards were really key. A lot of people are going to be doing some kind of trying to do some broken things. They're going to be setting up at, turn 2 Onslaught, and then turn 3 Wong, Mystique, Gambit you to just obliterate your board. Cosmo is going to be key for that. Eliath is going to be key for that. These are really key cards. If you aren't building a crazy combo deck, you're going to want to have answers. And I really liked how this deck had a really solid game plan and had really good answers to what other people were doing in high Evo. Chimichanga, chim chimachanga. Chimichanga, chim chimachanga. Chim chimachanga. What's that? Nice. Okay. Opponent cannot play left. They probably have like Dr. Doom and stuff to get into there, but let's play Sandra Nova Man-Thing. Not gonna play out this Sunspot because I'd rather have the Cyclops trigger. We are afflicting them. Hope they played Quake. Cool. Get afflicted. Dr. Doom. Okay. So US Agent left is going to be huge. Yeah. So we get to play US Agent, Cosmo, and Ajax. Where do we want this Ajax? Can we just play for middle? Yeah, I don't see how we can lose if we do this. Unless they have a Luke Cage. Yeah, this is... It's an 11 power Ajax if they don't play anything. If they like try to Odin here. Okay. Iron Man's big. They've won right, but they still need... Thank God for Man-Thing. Thank God for Man-Thing. Alright, so Ajax 1 middle or Ajax 1 right. Awesome. Love to see this. Maybe we should have switched these? Nah, that's fine. We can grow this Sunspot. Ooh! Good thing we won that priority flip. Okay, so we get to play Cyclops here. Hopefully we can draw a US Agent. That would be kind of ideal, I think. Let's do this. Oh, nice. They played hard for left, too. Morph. What is it? Man-Thing? It's fine with us. We're a Luke Cage deck, so... Nice, and we'll have a free A-Bomb. And that's a free A-Bomb. So, if they have Arnim Zola, can we beat it? Yes, we can. Alright, and I think we got this. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ooh. Not enough, though. Not even close. They actually almost lost middle, too. Victory. Well, that last game went perfect for us. Okay, so we're starting out with the 5. Let's do this. Alright, give me a US agent, please. Got 8 energy. Cable goes down. Man-Thing goes down. That's nice. Let's do this. Keep, dancing around this Red Hulk. Cause, oh, we're getting airshimmed. That's what's happening here. Well, we have priority. That's for sure. Alright, and now what do we have here? 11 energy. Love this. Love this. Love this. Do we even want? Do we even care about this Red Hulk triggering ones? No? Brings us up to 14 here. Yeah, this plays for everything. They don't seem to have played for right. Cosmo, alright. Alright. And we win every lane. Nice job, opponent. The second deck I had a ton of success with was this Oddhawk list. And I really liked what this deck was doing as well, because this had a very proactive game plan while, again, also taking advantage of what high voltage is. So, because of the fact that you're only starting with 2 cards in hand, and then you're going to draw 2 cards every turn, playing Rock Slides or Korgs can really, really mess up your opponents, especially these people who are trying to play like specific combo decks. They need that Living Tribunal. I see a lot of like Jubilees that were getting run out. So that was really great, was playing this Darkhawk. And also, because they're only going to have 4 cards in their deck on average, as compared to the 3, Darkhawk is just 1 extra card better in this list. So I really liked playing Darkhawk and that Darkhawk synergy. Then I also really liked having the Oddhawk list. So the Moon Knight. If you look, the only cards in our deck that are even are Swarm and Proxima Midnight, which are great cards to discard with our Moon Knight. And I really liked having proactive kind of disruption. Moon Knight and Black Bolt were so good when people are trying to set up combos, or if you only have like, you're only going to have a couple of cards that you're going to see every game. You're going to have 1 less card than in a normal Marvel Snap game. Black Bolt and Moon Knight taking 2 out. They draw a, if they are drawing a rock, that is super disruptive. Really good proactive disruption. And then Cassandra Nova, already great in this game, but even better if you're playing like Rock Slides and Korgs. So I really, really enjoyed what this deck was doing. We have Stature as a combo with Black Bolt. Red Guardian is also good disruption. We can hit things like a Wong or a Patriot that I was seeing a lot of. You can even just hit an Onslaught that sometimes people are just running out onto an open lane as quickly as possible. So I really, really enjoyed what this deck was doing. If you like really proactive decks that have a solid game plan while like disrupting your opponent, I think this Oddhawk list is very, very good for the high voltage deck as well. Let's get into some gameplay with it as well. Give me, yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's do this. What are we hitting? We discard Odin. See you later. Looks like we're playing against a combo deck. Sunspot. Ooh, we're up to 4.
Breaking news.
Copycat on Red Guardian. Okay. I am happy to do this. Play a little Black Bolt copycat action. Red Guardian, your Sunspot. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Kang. It is a nice hat. This is my party parrot hat. So our opponent does still have to win. Let's see if they can. Let's see if our opponent can. Okay, we're winning middle. What does Morph do? Dr. Doom. Okay. We're up by 18. Hit a rock, hit a rock. Yeah. Hit another rock. Easy. Nice try, opponent. Okay. Let's just play a rock slide. Unfortunately, Washington, D.C. is there, and we got the rock slide. Wow, that is... I do not think speed is going to be good in this game mode. Although they did put it in the right lane. Do this. We've got Red Guardian for that. Alright, looks like we won middle. We turned that... Oh, Mighty Jane Foster. Iron Man and speed. I don't know what's going on. Oh, what's going on? But I do know that we get to do this, which feels pretty insane. So we turn off Iron Man. They need to put 2 cards middle. Man, it's so funny that there's no snap button because I just have wanted to snap every single turn. Darkhawk. Right, they've lost right. They've lost left. And they've lost middle. That's Darkhawk, baby. The cool thing about it... alright, so we're not swarm gaming, that's for sure. Because, sandbar. We seem to be getting a lot of the same locations. I know they banned a lot of locations in this game mode, so I'm wondering if that's why. Alright, let me see a... Let me see a Red Guardian, please. I think what we do is this. Discard a card from their hand. There goes Nomura. Discard Scar. That feels nice. Rip them apart. So our opponent has just infinite energy. So this Morph is probably not going to do anything. But they do not have Nomura anymore. And we've got Darkhawk, Stature, Morph, Spider-Ham? Yeah. They only have 2 cards. Putting 20 power mid. Now they are a combo deck, so we'll see what happens. But, yeah, the Morph does not do anything. Okay. Gwenpool's not too scary. Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel can leave, but it doesn't matter because they only tied us. Whew. So that is my breakdown of the high voltage event. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope these decks either were ones that you liked or can inspire you to build some decks of your own. I'm not much of a combo player myself, but I think that this game is great for combo players and players like myself alike. So, and hopefully you can all get yourself a copy of that Agony and that Iron Man variant. And I will see you guys all in the next video.